Hello everyone, my name is Jordan, also known as Scraps, and today I think I'll just share some production tips on how to create sounds you can't normally create without Ableton. A lot of the sounds can usually come from the operator, and that's what we'll be working with today. We're going to resample a long string of the operator sounds, then we're going to import that into Sampler and muck around with it. So I'm going to right now just record a line of sound and basically just muck around with it and show you guys my production tips. So right now I have a patch in here. It's usually a bass. It morphs into a solid tone, but I've given a lot of my envelopes basically decay points. So it hits hard and sharp, but only for a long time before it fades out. So here it goes. So I think that'll do it for now. I'm also going to give you all of the stems that I'm making so that way you guys can recreate this for yourself or do some extremely different with it. So now I'm going to throw in a new simpler this time instead of a sampler. I know I said sampler before, but simpler you can create kind of a short section to loop over and over again instead of dragging the brackets and setting the markers and then moving it again. It's just a whole debacle. So I'm going to play a few notes and see where a good spot to loop is. I really like that, so I'm going to set my markers there. Just turning on the LFO. That sounds pretty cool, but let's speed it up. I feel like it's warping this a little bit too much, so I'm going to convert it to a sampler right now. I'm going to go over to my oscillator, turn it on. Instead of a sine wave, I'm going to set that to a triangle wave. It gives a soft distortion tone. And I'm going to set this to 0.5 for the course. And boost the volume, see where we are in the sound, back it off a little bit. Just watch. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to take it off LFO 1, go back to my filtered global envelope. This is very crucial. I'm going to turn on my shaper. I'm going to set it to a sine wave so that way we're warping with more sine waves instead of a hard clip or super hard compression. We're just working within the synth, within more of itself. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to turn on my LFO 2, and for the first destination, I'm going to set it to my filter. Let's see, it was actually my oscillator, not the pitch, but the volume. Here we go. and I'm going to set it to 1/12 and turn up the volume or the amount in this case to see if this does anything. And if it doesn't, then you know, I'm just going to teach you the rest of the synth. I don't like that initial sound, so I'm going to see if I can filter out some more of it. So that's cool. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to drop 2 auto filters. One, I'm going to leave it all the way at 19.9 kilohertz as far as it will go. And the second one, I'm going to turn on my bandpass. And I'm going to take my phase all the way to 0. This is a good way to create nice wobble basses because the phase is all the way at 0. So instead of phasing left through right in between your ears and mixing the signal that way, we're actually going to be pumping the signal based on the rate of our LFO, our low frequency oscillator. So I'm going to play a few notes and record this at the same time to get a nice, richer, resampled sound that we can then plug back in and keep going from there. But for now, I think I'll stop it after the auto filter because you can keep going with this until you get a sound that no one has ever heard of before. It's been done. I've been able to create a few. Anyways, time to sweep. Sync. So I hope you guys enjoyed this session. Hopefully I've been able to teach you guys something new from this. But that's how I resample a lot of my sounds in Ableton in order to create crazy sounds. I'm working on a lot of new music theory guides and tutorials, so be on the eye and look out for those. So other than that, I need to know what you guys need to be taught next. I know I've made a video, but I don't think that got many views, so now I'm saying it again because I need to know your guys' input. If you guys don't tell me anything, how do I know what I'm teaching you guys isn't getting boring? I'm trying to teach you guys new, updated information about music theory, about audio engineering, cool tricks that I find along the way. I'm trying to find but collect a whole bunch of data so that way I can present it to you guys in a clean but not too complex. So other than that, I'll be showing you guys another type of ripping bass line from Ableton using the same productions that I've been showing you today. So other than that, I hope you guys have a nice sleep, get plenty of rest. Friday is going to be a big day, and I hope to check you guys out soon. Peace.